What's happening, my people? I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm a creature of habit. I got kind of like OCD and stuff. I like consistency. So if I do something one time and stuff, I like to kind of keep it going. So something I've been doing, like after the big fights, I've been talking about it because that's something I enjoy. I really like the fights, and like I don't have as many like fight companions and friends to really talk about the fights with. So I'd be like, let me rant on my YouTube. So let me talk about it. Boxing tonight. So there was a MMA also. MMA, I'll go over that quick. Michael Venom Page. He fought another bum. He won. Should people discredit him because he keep knocking out bums? It's not his fault who the promotion sets him up with. He's handling his business. I still think he's a supremely talented fighter, but his opposition isn't the best in the world. Michael Chandler, knockout. Rampage Jackson, and I can't think of his name. Fedor Emelianenko. So the last Emperor, knock him out early on in the fight. I really didn't even see the fight. I was watching Tank Davis and them, and after Tank Davis fight, I put it on, but it was already over. Rampage was taking pictures with Fedor Emelianenko and them clowning around. He looked like he didn't even train for that fight. He went in there fat as hell. He did worse than Ruiz. Like you were ex 205-pound champion. You go in there like 260 pounds. You got a big ass gut in love handles, and you trying to step into a professional arena and trying to fight stuff. Man, that was a cash grab. But to boxing. So Tank Davis and Gamboa. Tank Davis and Gamboa fought. So Gamboa is a big name, but he's older in the tooth, longer in the tooth and stuff. So they set him up to slaughter. So like Mikey Garcia and them, they was like, oh, it's a sham fight. It's a sham fight. If he's not fighting against nobody and stuff, he's gonna knock him out in the third round. He dropped him early on. He dropped him a few times. He couldn't get him out of there though. He kept fighting. Now one thing, he was grabbing like a mug. He was grabbing. And I don't think Gamboa, I've used to kind of tune into him because he was signed with Mayweather and then, but then he got knocked out shortly after, so I quit paying attention to him. But he only lost 2 fights though, so evidently he had a good career. But evidently he must not have the best power in the world, because you remember when Floyd fought Pretty Boy that was in the movies and stuff, Ortiz. And Ortiz tried to hug him and he put his hands down and Floyd hit him with that 1-2. Bam, bam, knocked him out. So Floyd got pillow hands and stuff. Homeboy had the same combination. He got him off of a break. Tank Davis and him, he thought the ref was going to break him up. So his hands was down, and so he backed up, and homeboy hit him with a check hook. Then, bam, bam, another one. Left, right. Got perfect. Didn't drop him. He just knocked him backwards. So is Tank must just have an incredible chin, or homeboy power just not the best in the world. And another thing, they were saying, like in the second round, they said he had tore his Achilles. You tore your Achilles and you fought 10 more rounds. No. I don't care how tough you are. I've seen Achilles injuries in basketball and stuff. I've seen Boogie Cousins, Kevin Durant and them. I seen when Kobe tore his Achilles. I watched all those live. Maybe I'm bad luck. Well, I'm lying. I didn't see Boogie's live. I seen the highlights and stuff. But I was watching the game when Durant tore his. I was watching the game when Kobe tore his. And that injury, just from watching that, you're not gonna fight 10 rounds on a torn Achilles. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe they're gonna show the report in the next coming days or something. I really doubt that. I really doubt. Maybe if you tear your meniscus or something like that, you can still keep fighting. You tear your Achilles, your leg gonna dangle. Your leg gonna dangle. You're not fighting 10 rounds on the tourniquetas. I don't care how tough you are, how much adrenaline you got. I don't think it's possible. But he made it to the last round. Tank did show that he can be slowed down because he's never made it past 9 rounds. But he did show he can be slowed up because in the later rounds he was. But it wasn't because he was tired. Gamboa was just holding, man. Gamboa was he was just holding. He was not hardly punching. He was just holding. It was just a big hug fest. So they made it to the 12th, and then you don't need to conserve any more energy. You just let it out. So Tank finally was like, the hell with it. You're gonna keep hugging and stuff, and I don't need to conserve any more energy. So, and that was a wrap. Knocked him out. So he keep his knockout record intact. So his knockout ratio is like 0.958 or something. He's like third in boxing. They have 2 people above him that have 1,000% because they have evidently knocked out every one of their opponents. He has a higher knockout percentage than Deontay Wilder. So that's very impressive. What's next for him? All they have is Lomachenko. Lomachenko is pretty much, they got Lomachenko, Devin Haney. I don't know where Shakir Stewart fights at. I don't know if he's 130 or 135 or 140. He's around there. I don't know which one. And they have the other dude. I can't think of his name. Mexican dude. He fought the other week and knocked somebody out. He's talented though. He's very, very good. But I see Lomachenko. But will they make that fight? I doubt it. I doubt they're gonna make that fight. The other fight that they had was Jean Pascal and Badou Jack. Me personally, I thought it was a robbery. Pascal was throwing some heavy stuff, but he was very wild with it. He didn't maybe stunned Badou Jack in little certain parts, but to me, I think Badou Jack boxed him out of the ring. That's my thoughts. I thought it was a robbery. I thought that Badou Jack won, but he didn't. But man, that's just my thoughts of this boxing event. Tank Davis, man, I think he's incredible. Like Tank Davis and MVP and stuff, people like to hate brothers like that that's just dominating their foes. You're not fighting nobody. You're not fighting nobody. Man, as far as boxing, it's not like, that's like if in the NBA. Like the Lakers had the best record in the league. Like that's not anymore. But when they had the best record in the league, nobody was talking about, oh, they only beat the Pelicans and they beat so and so and so and so. Like in the NBA, you beat who you go against. So in boxing, you are fighting, you beat who you go against, but then it's held against you. Like you beat so and so, but you didn't beat him. You didn't beat him. You didn't beat him. That's like Floyd. You went undefeated, but you ain't beat Sugar Ray Leonard. How was gonna fight Sugar Ray Leonard? That's not in my. You ain't beat Hagler and Hearns. How? How could I fight them? Or you ain't beat Lennox Lewis. We not in the same division. Like, but people always have a gripe with the dominant fighters. I don't know. I like Tank though. I like Tank. Maybe I'm being an apologist because I do like him, but I don't know. I like the people the cocky black fighters that people hate. And that's something in American boxing also, man. People hate the black fighters. Unless they fight another black dude. If a black fighter fights a white dude, if he fights a Chinese dude, if he fights an Australian dude, did I say Mexican? If he fights a Mexican or anything, they are cheering for the other dude. They will boo the brother in almost every scenario. I can't think of a time, too many times when it has been the opposite. At the end of the fight, like if the black fighter knocks out the Chinese fighter or the white fighter or something, then they're gonna cheer. They're gonna be like, "Oh my eyes!" But for the most part, they cheer for the other race. Like boxing is kind of a prejudiced sport, but I don't want to open up that can of worms and stuff, man. I'm not trying to be on my platform and be, oh man, you being this and that. That's just something that from watching the sport, something I noticed or whatever. But I'm I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. Hopefully y'all watch it. If I get some new subscribers from this, or if this is the first time you watch it, hit that subscribe button. My old people, man, I appreciate y'all supporting and keep watching the videos, man. Like, I see some certain names that keep popping up and stuff, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna start giving y'all shout outs. I'm gonna start like writing y'all down and really showing y'all love. But like, comment, subscribe, gonna be great. So the most hate, man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.